I thought today would be a really, really great day to tell you how I got onto the Skinny Confidential podcast, what kind of impact it had on my business, and most importantly, give you some tips of how you can land any podcast that you want.
The sun is coming up, are you ready to go?
Okay. So, if you don't know who Lauren Everts is and who her husband Michael Bostic is, they are two like badass entrepreneurs in the lifestyle influencer space. And I had the opportunity to be on the Skinny Confidential Him and Her podcast.
Lunch or something afterwards. So she's like, I'm going to work out so I can do this. And then the cycle would go through and she'd be like, oh, but the only way I'm going to work out also is if I go buy a new workout clothes.
Oh, I think that my episode aired around a month ago. And the cool thing is that I took benchmarks before my episode aired and after it aired so that I could really gauge how impactful the opportunity was. Now here's the thing. I want you to keep in mind that a couple of other things that really exciting happened that week that my podcast went live. So a few things it was hard for me to track. Like I was kind of bummed, but also really excited at the same time. Now, the first thing to know is that whenever you want to get on any person's radar, and this is the biggest recommendation that I can have for you, use video. Whether that's sending a video DM, whether that's creating a video like I'm gonna show you a little bit later for your pitch, or most importantly, if that's just like even sending a text message. How amazing would it be to send video? I think that videos are like the wave of the future. We're seeing this in a lot of the data that's coming from YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Video is king. People wanna watch, they wanna be engaged, they wanna see you, they wanna just experience you in your entirety. So that's why video is key. Second, get to know the person that you are pitching. Don't just create one blanket thing. I know this is gonna take time, but guess what? These kind of opportunities, they are worth the time and the effort. So for example, when I pitched Lauren and Michael, I sent them a 60-second video and I got really specific knowing exactly what they do in their day. So I know, for instance, that Lauren, she loves to walk on the treadmill while she reads her emails. She always enjoys a great face mask, right? So I asked her to get present while she was walking on her treadmill. Let's just watch the video. I just want to show you the video so you can see. Okay, stick around. Hey Lauren and Michael, it's your boy Paul Fishman here to pitch you why you need to have me as a guest on the Him and Her podcast. I'm gonna take 1 minute of your time, so please dedicate, get present. If you're walking on a treadmill, Lauren, or if you're sitting at your desk, Michael, get ready because here we go. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm a self-love, body positivity advocate, and all-around empowered individual. I stepped into my purpose after losing 75 pounds and $75,000 worth of credit card debt. Now, I didn't lose the debt, but I got rid of it, and this is all by stepping into my truth. I was closeted, and I was overeating and over-shopping to compensate for all of the reasons why I was so sad as a human being. Now, the reason my transformation is so powerful and speaks to so many people is because I'm so raw and open with all the details. That is why I would love to get on your show to communicate about how I've shared my story, how I've helped change lives, and all of the business strategy behind it. Let me know if you're interested in chatting more. I look forward to hearing from you, and thank you for considering Paul Fishman as a guest on the Him and Her podcast. I made it in less than a minute, yeah! I mean, we have some extra time, so Lauren, we could also talk about this amazing skin, and we could also talk about a killer morning routine that I do not think you featured on your show yet. So as you can see at the beginning of the video, I got really specific as to who they are and what they do. From there, I did a little bit of editing to make it a little more enticing, a little exciting, and I got straight to the point as to why I was there, why I would be of value to her audience, their audience, and most importantly, showed my personality. That's why video is key. So, first tip, video. Second tip, get to know the person you're pitching. Do not create a blanket pitch. I know it's so easy to send an email, it's so easy to just record one thing and then send it, but it's not going to work. Take the extra 10-15 minutes to do something personalized, and believe me, it will pay back so much. Okay, then the third tip is to not set any expectation. When you let go of the expectation that you're gonna land it or you're not gonna land it, or any of the things that you're telling yourself, you are going to be so carefree when it comes to pressing the send button on the email, sending the DM. Just do it for you. You're not doing it for anyone else, you're doing it for you. Yes, you wanna get business, but at the end of the day, you're doing it for you, right? Perfect. So I want to share the benchmarks with you. The day before I went on the Skinny Confidential, let's see, what did I have? I had 600 emails on my email list, and I had 16,264 Instagram followers. Now, if you know, as an influencer, email list is great. Instagram followers are awesome, YouTube subscribers are amazing. However, they really don't translate to money unless you are specifically looking to do brand partnerships, and even that way, brands are looking to the micro influencers now. Brands are looking to people who aren't necessarily leading in engagement, but their content is beautiful. It's not one-off. They're looking to build partnerships and grow together. At least that's my experience. So I also I'm going to share with you what kind of return I got, and by return I mean how many self-love coaching clients I signed directly from the Skinny Confidential. So my email list, it started at 600, and then by the end of the week I was to 724. So yes, I received 124 email subscribers to my list that full day. And here's how I did that. While I was on the interview with Lauren and Michael, I shared what was on my freebie when you go to my website. If you want my freebie too, if you want a free self-love is the best medicine morning mantra that you can use every single day, head to my website, paulfishman.love, to download that right now. It's as simple as that. That's all I said. I said what the mantra was, and then I said, and if you go to my email to sign up for my email newsletter, you, my friends, will get that right to your inbox. You don't have to write it down, you don't have to remember it. It's gonna be there, styled for you beautifully, to hang onto your wall. Now, the next step was, after I had those emails, it's a call to action, okay? So the call to action on Lauren and Michael's podcast was, I shared client stories, also to share my story. And it was really just this passive way of doing it. I didn't say apply now and I'm gonna give you 10% off. No, that's not what I did. And really, I don't offer discounts on my programming because I'm worth it, and if you're investing, you're worth it as well. So back to Instagram. With Instagram, I gained over that week, I gained 1,000 Instagram followers. However, the caveat is that week, I was also featured on the Tone It Up Insta stories, dancing with them, and that gave me a huge bump as well. So if I was really trying to gauge it, the day after I was on the Skinny Confidential, I gained around 200 to 300 Instagram followers. The other thing that I want to share is how many clients I booked after being on the Skinny Confidential. And I had 20 people apply for my programming, either after hearing me on the Skinny Confidential or that week. And more often than not, I get 1 to 2 applications a week at this very space and time that I'm recording this. However, I'm seeing that grow as I talk about it more and step more into my just like purpose and passion, and not as scared to put myself out there. Yes, it's a real thing. I'm scared as well. Just like you, I'm scared to ask for support. I'm scared to ask for you to apply to my program. So if you feel like you could be empowered by me to love yourself unconditionally and take chances on yourself, please apply. The link is in the description below. Now, the thing is that those 20 people that applied, I extended a call link to them so they could schedule a 15-minute clarity call with me. Out of those 20 people, I believe I spoke to 5 people. And from those 5 people, I signed 2 people as clients, which for me was huge, something amazing to celebrate, and most importantly, the time investment that I put into being on the Skinny Confidential, I would have been happy just to be on it for the exposure, for the whole fact that just like the clout that being on something like that gives to me in my business. So let's recap. Let's recap the 3 ways for you to successfully pitch yourself to any podcast. 1, video, 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 video. I can't say it enough. Even if you don't have video editing skills, you don't have a fancy camera, use your phone and film something horizontally and send it. You can put it up on YouTube, and then you can send them the link. You can host it on Vimeo, send them the link, or you can, if it's small enough, you can send it directly to them. Or maybe you can upload it to Google Drive. There's so many ways. Comment down below if you have a way, or if you have a question about how to upload your video. That is not going to be a barrier that I'm gonna let happen for you. Second is get to know the person you're pitching. Do not, and I repeat, do not create a blanket pitch to send out to all these people. You are going to come off lazy. You are going to come off just, it's not gonna work. Believe me, I've tried copy and pasting emails. It does not work. More importantly, the video doesn't work either. Get super specific with who you are pitching. And third, set 0 expectation so that even if you get an email back within 2 hours, like I did, saying yes, and believe me, I'm pretty sure that I'm like the like anomaly in this. Believe me when I say this. Video, get to know your audience, get to know the person you're pitching, and 0 expectations. That is going to send you on your way to not only pitching, but landing podcasts, interviews, guest collabs, brand collaborations. I've used this in every sense of the way, and just don't be scared to put yourself out there. What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst? They could say no. You've gained so much by just putting yourself out there. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. Let me know if this was helpful. Like this, give it the big thumbs up. I'm really excited to be creating some more content like this. Let me know what else you want to see, what else you want to learn. Oh, and I also was given the opportunity to write a guest post on Lauren's blog. I'm going to leave that link below. And most importantly, if you want to listen to our interview, check it out. Everything's down below. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you tomorrow.
Sun is coming up, are you ready to go? We can take a ride, we can take it slow. Your will is my law, I'ma let you be the boss, 'cause I'll go where you go. I'll take you to a place we can see it